Alan, would you like,
Go ahead, Doug.
would you like me to do the introduction, or it will go, I mean, question and answers, or how would you like actually to go on?
I will do the introduction, mentor. Yes, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thank you all for joining the February 18th Global Chamber Roundtable. My name is Ellen Su, host for the Globinar. It is my pleasure to introduce Mentor Plana to share with us about InstaBuild and also Plana Capital. So Mentor Plana is a visionary leader at Plana Capital. He combines expertise in real estate, construction technology, and global project management to revolutionize infrastructure development. Driven by a passion for innovation and sustainability, he integrated advanced technologies like AI and into the construction, promoting green building practice worldwide. Through his 5P business strategy, people, process, product, project, profit, Mentor ensures operational excellence and ethical profitability. So, Mentor, I'll give the floor to you. If you don't mind, just share a little bit of background about yourself first, and then go into your companies and what you're working on, and share all the exciting opportunity with our audience. Thank you. Go ahead.
Alan, thank you for the introduction. I think that you did all the work, so I should go now because I had nothing left actually to say more. So again, guys, hi everybody. So this is Mentor Plana. Actually, I have started working from 7 years old together with my brother. And in the last 25 years, we have built around 26,000 homes and apartments across 2 continents. And today we have 400 employees. Everybody's talking about how to say construction, housing, affordability, and accessibility and scalability. And I wanted to bring up actually how to say how we have solved this and how we are developing and how we are delivering this in 2 continents. So construction, real estate, energy, and technology platform. So we, as I said earlier, I mean, as Alan actually explained mentioned on the resume, we have developed a system solution, and it's called 5P: people, process, product, project, profit. Everybody talks about profit and projects, but actually nobody talks about products, about processes, and about people. So if you take care of people, if you have strong processes, if you have a product market fit, if you control the project, then the profit will follow. So this is how we do it every day. So Plana Ventures actually is a housing platform and has inside 3 components. One is capital, second is construction system, and the third is a pipeline. So Plana Capital is based in Netherlands and already actually operational. And we have our real estate company registered in actually in Netherlands that represent European Union, and actually we can operate all over Europe, and Delaware that we can actually operate in United States. And Cherry Communities, as I said, is like a myriad of the industry. And InstaBuild is like McDonald's of the industry. And I say usually on the meetings and on roundtables, if McDonald's actually achieved to standardize food industry, if Marriott actually achieved to do the standardize and industrialize the hospitality industry, why we can't industrialize housing industry, and how to do that? And this is the reason why we have, as I said, Plana Ventures: capital, construction system, and real estate pipeline. With offsite construction, we have changed construction industry. I mean, we have gone from on-site to offsite, from carbon-based to eco-bio green-based. From 90 days framing, for example, in US, 2,000 square feet, we can do in 9 hours. In production and 9 hours in assembling. From building a multifamily that takes actually 18 months, years, to actually 9 days in production and 9 days in assembly. So 10 apartments inside of the multifamily. So this is what we have done with InstaBuild. So it's instantly built. It's an operative system, construction system, green construction system. And back to compliance, and certification. So we have certified the system for two continents and already operational in two continents and already delivered in two continents. So we have built in Germany, we have built in Switzerland, we have built in Norway, we have built in Netherlands, we have built in Belgium, and also we have built in Texas, Austin. So when we built in Germany, we said, okay, Germany has the highest energy efficient standards. I mean, it's hard to meet that. We already met those standards, built according to those codes, so KV 40, KV 55, and also QNG. QNG, it means that you have to build with eco, bio, green materials. Then, okay, you build in Germany, but you cannot do in Switzerland because Switzerland has the highest standards. Then, okay, we did also in Switzerland. We built in Switzerland too. We built school there. Then, when we actually built in Europe, everybody saying, okay, United States is different. If you go in Texas, it has a higher standard, different standard. Beside the, I mean, standard, you have hurricane there. And also we build in Texas. We have, I mean, TDLR certification for panelized construction system, 9 hours compared to 90 days. But actually, home builders are doing right now. I mean, it's taking 90 days. We do it in 9 hours. So we have a volumetric system already certified for Texas. So we changed construction industry. Then we moved to real estate. We changed also real estate industry. We are building communities connected and sharing and powered by renewable energy. When I say renewable energy, we are talking about geothermal and solar. And then also we have employed technology, blockchain technology. But blockchain is not a buzzword in our side. We are talking about transparency, we are talking about liquidity, but also we are talking about tokenization. Tokenization is all about fractional ownership. So when we talk about construction system from one side to offside, when we talk about communities, when we talk about energy, you need capital and you need a platform. So let's bring up here on this table what happened with the industry. When we mention actually modular, when we mention solar, when we mention blockchain, all of these are red flags, and all of these are actually risks in the mind of how to say capital providers, either private equity or institutional how to say money. But let's bring here big failures, for example, in US, Katera, Viv, Connect Homes. In Europe, for example, and in UK, we have Ilke, we have Top Hat. I mean, all of these companies went into administration. For example, in Finland, we have Lehato, I mean, a group that went into under, how to say, administration. But we don't see how to say successful stories, and because every time bad news sells. Successful story, for example, in US, you have Clayton Homes. They have 40 factories. They are delivering over all over the country, United States. You have Gordon, for example, my friend of mine, Tommy, I mean, head of operation there, very successful company, and he's leading Idaho operation, but I think that they have also elsewhere factories, very successful, I mean, modular factory, provider in the United States. In Europe, there are like Winterholz, Kaufmann, Derome, Lindbeck, and we have a Japanese also manufacturer like Daiwa. But what does all these companies that failed have in common? And what all of these successful companies have in common? Successful companies, they have a system solution inside. For example, Daiwa. If you see their operation in Berlin, they have created in Netherlands their off-site manufacturing facility. They have acquired actually a company and they have rebranded like Daiwa Housing Solution, but they have also built a Daiwa Housing, real estate company. And this is exactly what also us with Plana Ventures, but on the bigger scale, we are trying to bring into the market. So capital, construction system, and the pipeline. So this is what I think is a solution. And yes, the demand is out there. The problem and the solution is here, but the demand is what actually is also the topic everywhere. Imagine in Davos, we were there, we had Donald Trump, the president, talking about affordability more than 30 minutes in Davos. We were in the Blueprint conference. We were in the Redcon New York conference. We were in Expo Real, Germany, biggest real estate event. We were in Housing Innovation Summit. So everybody is talking about affordability, but how to make affordability doable. So we think that that's possible if you bring three, very interesting words that everybody's talking about. But if you bring that in a table and a line, that will make sense. So sustainability should be affordable, and affordability should be accessible, and this is how you have a scalability. But you cannot actually solve a problem in 21st century with 19th century construction methods. So you have to change the construction industry, and already changed from on-site to off-site, from carbon-based to eco-bio-green-based. You have to change real estate, so to connect and sharing. You have to change how to say the concept how we power this community, renewable, geothermal, and solar. So once you bring this vertically integrated platform into the play, and then we have how to say this AI now in our side that is helping us how to say it's not replacing our people. It's not replacing how to say our competitive how to say advantages, our USP, unique selling proposition, but it's helping us to move ahead and to actually to compete globally. So imagine AI in design, AI in engineering, AI in certification. So design is how it looks, engineering how it works, certification is where you can sell it. So code compliance. We are already working with ICC, International Code Council companies in the United States. We are already working with European companies like European technical approval. So we have largest, how to say, 264 construction elements, components that we have certified for Europe. But as I said, we already have two technologies that we have panelized and volumetric that we have certified for Texas market. Once you do Texas, it means that you can build in 18 states, United States. Now we are doing also product review or housing solution for California. And once you do California, it means that we can build all over the United States. So we need to actually we already are talking with cities in Germany. We go to mayors and we are saying, okay, if you have the land, if you have the infrastructure, and you give us the permit, we're going to build fast. They are used to building in months. They are used to building years, and we are building in days and in weeks. So you can say, okay, guys, mentor, I mean, the man walking on the water now. Everybody's, I mean, talking about the problem, and you're talking about the solution and why we cannot replicate. But again, we have the interest rates now as an issue now on the market. We have how to say inflation as an issue. We had the pandemic. We had wars, and but how we are moving and we are making this transition now from problem to solution, from actually carbon based to eco bio green based. How we are decarbonizing big portfolios, how we are changing, for example, office buildings to a residential multifamily units. I think that we have a solution there because we can bring in bath pods inside and kitchen pods flying to the buildings. I mean, open the facade and just fly in there and just plug and play. And that also help us also to renovate in a matter of days, not in a matter of weeks and years, buildings. So this is our story. So starting to work from 7 and 6 years old with my brother. And I'm teasing my father because at the age of 12, his father passed away. And at the age of 24, he became an engineer. And in 1974, actually flew to the United States, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to buy technology from company Global Union, Varta Technology. In 1978, Germany, Sonnenschein. In 1989, he had 3,000 employees, and he was manufacturing 100 containers of batteries monthly and exporting to Western Europe and the Russian Federation at that time. And in 1989, he was fired. And I was 7 and 6. We had to go on the street, because we had a problem here in our region, conflict, and we had to work like 10 years on the street. I mean, to build streets, how to say, smart, how to say, abilities. And what I'm saying, I mean, sell groceries, sell cigars, and I mean, buy a house in north part of the city of Kosovo, Mitrovica, actually, north part of Mitrovica. And then we had the war. I lost everything. We lost everything. We had to move to Pristina, to capital city. And then in 2000, actually, we opened a small shop to sell doors and windows, 50 square meters or 500 square feet shop. This is how we entered in construction. And imagine in the last 25 years, 26,000 homes and apartments. And I'm teasing my father, you are selling, I mean, you are buying technologies in the United States and in Europe, but we are selling technologies. And, but also inside of the company, I'm the oldest one, 43 years old, and everybody is younger than me. My brother is younger than me, and CFO is younger than me. And so I'm trying actually to bring more younger people. So we have actually operation and teams now in 2 continents. We are organizing, how to say, like a sustainability day and green financing day and like Web3 day. So trying to come up with ideas. We have innovation center for construction system, for real estate, for energy, for technology that is 60,000 square feet. And we have invested with our own money. So revolutionize, how to say, construction system, revolutionize real estate, industry, bring on, how to say, new ideas and integrate renewable energy. So this is all about, what's happening at Insta Innovation Center. So Plana Ventures is like the system. And we have Plana Capital, we have Insta Build, we have Cherry Communities, and the Insta Innovation Center as how to say brainstorming, how to say area where we actually bring people from 2 continents, from Europe and US, also from China, to actually question the construction system, the way how we build. And the last, not the least, you can say, okay, guys, mentor team, how you did it. And as I said, you cannot do once until you build systems and you deliver based on systems. And we have built a system solution. Probably you have heard about BCG, and McKinsey 7S, how to say, platform, the framework, Canvas business model, and Gemba Walk and Six Sigma. But in order actually to deliver, we have built our own, and I'm the architect of the 5P framework. And as I said, people is everything. Once you build the vision, once you build, how to say, the mission of the company, the vision is make sustainability affordable. And the vision is build communities in 2 continents. And our values is straightforward. We bring, we make change, we bring hope, and we deliver the future. And our culture is straightforward. Everything what we do is profitable. And we do, everything what we do is fun. And at the end of the day, we give back. So profit, fun, give back, this is our culture. And so this is, the people. And the process is, again, very, very documented, very much documented. So SOP, standard operating procedures, on-site and off-site. On-site, what we need to do, this and that, and everything is documented. Off-site, these are the technologies. So penalized volumetric. What is the product? The product is, again, very straightforward. Multifamily, build to sell, build to rent business model. And actually across 2 continents, Europe, US. And projects, pipeline, Cherry Communities. Cherry Communities is more or less like, as I said, a Marriott of the industry. Industrializing construction and how to say residential and office space. And profitability, everybody's talking about how much then the profit. And we are talking about cross platform, we are talking about 30% ROI. It may sound strange, but again, this is what we have. This is what we can validate. And we already have Big Four working with us, Deloitte, PwC, Accenture, Lexense, helping us actually to validate everything what we're talking about. So, and how we came up to this actually meeting room and meeting these, all of you guys. I posted something on LinkedIn, and a lady from Texas said, "Mentor, you should meet Doug. Doug is a special guy. We'll bring you a fantastic network." And I said, okay, why not? Then we had a meeting with Doug and said, okay, in 10 minutes, 12 minutes, Mentor, you should jump on a meeting online with our team, and you should present your story and see, where we land together. So again, thank you very much. I hope that I didn't bombard you with information. I didn't actually, so say, derail what you're doing today. But this is what is actually happening now, today. It's not a fiction. It's not a dream, but we are delivering on this every day. Last 25 years.
Thank you so much, mentor. Wow, such a great story. And what a journey, to come this far. And then, you mentioned a couple of good things. People is very important in the process.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then first thing is because you have a system already in place, and so it is easier for implementing, bringing the good people. So maybe can you share with us a little bit of how the process is with you to grow, all the different pillars that you have with your company? Thank you.
I mean, the process is, as I said, we have very, how to say, documented and standard operating procedures for everything. For example, design engineering certification for our two technologies, panelized volumetric. We have, how to say, a product, let's say a single family home that we have designed to look and feel Texas. And we have 2,000 square feet, three bedrooms, two bath, two car garage. And this is what Texas like, okay? And that we said, okay, how much energy does this house spend in Texas? How much is the utility bill for this house in Texas? How many units should be built in order to build a community? For example, going into pipeline, cherry community lifestyle. And when you say design, we have our internal designers and engineers that we actually analyze every bit and piece of the house. Then the second step is engineering. So we have our internal, how to say, engineers, and we, how to say, stress test how does it work. What are the advantages and the disadvantages actually to make this happen? And we have developed, how to say, a framework, design engineering, and how to say, certification framework that's called ASME Pluta. So architecture, structure, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, loading, unloading, transportation, and assembling. So once you, I mean, when you ship a building, it's not, I mean, same way of doing the structural calculation for the unit that you do on site, because you have to calculate loading, unloading, and transportation. So imagine if you do a bath pod and you have a crack on the bath pod, and you have it actually on a house, 2,000 square feet, and once you start using it, then you have a problem in the house. So you should have a specific, how to say, engineering in mind. And then we have certification. Certification, as I said, we have our internal team, but also we have a third party that work with us. So if we do Texas, for example, we have ICC, NTA. We have a great actually collaboration with this team. They helped us during the pandemic. They flew to Pristina, to Kosovo, and they did a site supervision. And we imagine we had 2 weeks, 3 weeks science engineering engineers that came here and look at our processes, how we have designed, how we have engineered, and how we are bringing everything together. And then we bring the transportation company into the play, and either a dedicated vessel or containers. If it is panelized, we put on a container. If it is volumetric, then we have dedicated vessels, and we ship and we land on the site where we should build our communities. So this is how it works.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I think it's important. First, you have to do the research in the area, and then, of course, to
Exactly.
have the process in place, have the right people in place in order to make the project feasible and also successful. I think we have quite a few questions from the audience, so I'll start with Anita Rodell. Go ahead, Anita.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Actually, David,
No,
David, it's
David.
Anita first, and then I'll call on you later. Thank you. Go ahead, Anita.
Thanks. Hi, mentor, just amazing, amazing. Green architecture has been a passion of mine for like 40 years. Because I was married to a guy and he went through architecture school. So I went through architecture school with him. Where in California are you currently working on projects? Or is that secret?
We have a project, and we have a partner in LA. He has done,
Yes.
I mean, several projects, luxury housing, I mean, projects in LA. And we met, we discussed, and this is, I mean, the source where we started on product review. So when I say product review, it's a housing solution review with the building codes based in California. And most of them, I mean, has been solved. As I said, we did certification for Texas, but California has fire. And beside that,
Earthquakes.
yeah, and earthquakes, yeah, for sure. So we have to analyze them, and we have to bring them in standardized and simplified and scalable housing solution.
And are you working with Mayor Bass's office? Are you connected with Karen Bass?
Yeah. For the moment, I mean, with the developer and the design engineering, I mean, team. So we have 95% of the work done. And then once we are close, I already actually discussed the master plan, and we would love actually to present, because by nature is that we want to execute, and we want to walk the talk. And once we do that, we're gonna present.
Okay, fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anita. Dana?
Thank you. Thank you, Ellen. Um, Mentor, for someone to connect you with Doug Brunke and the Global Chamber, that was one of the biggest gifts to us. And I hope you will see it
Thank
as the same for you, number one. And
you.
I'm not just speaking because you have a place here in Austin, Texas. But you said so many things, but I want to say thank you for coming because what you have been doing since the age of 7 is such an
Yeah,
inspiration. And then where you also mentioned you have an innovation center that you're looking for younger people. So that kind
yeah.
of took me out of the equation, but we can connect you to younger people. Where is this innovation center? Is it in the Netherlands?
No, this is in East Europe. This is in Pristina. So the environment that you see here is not how to say the. This is our working environment here.
Wonderful. And I wanted you just to repeat because I heard your 5 Ps, and the one of the Ps that stood out for me was people. Because
Yeah,
all that we
exactly.
do, we have to keep, be human centric. As a healthcare provider, as a writer's coach, everything I do is around people and getting them to that next destination, whether it's restored health or completed book. So other than people, what are the other 4 Ps in your mantra or your focus of your business?
Exactly. I mean, just to add on first P, for example, as I said, design engineer certificates, this is a knowledge-based part of the business. And yes, we are using AI to scale our operation there, but also working on physical AI, robotics. Once we have standardized, simplified, and scalable housing solution, then we are also gonna employ, how to say, robotic solutions, so no people on the production lines. So the
Yes.
heavy part, imagine our kids are not going to work in a construction industry because AI and all the developments now in technology and social media and lifestyle and longevity. So that's why we have now also the solution in place with physical AI and robotic solution for construction industry. So imagine we have already a solution for a wall, a construction element that it's a 30 feet long, 2.9 feet height. It can be built within 5.5 minutes. And it
Yes.
used to take actually 5.5 hours. So this is like a time compression, quality and delivery on time. And
I
based
like
on
like
the other 4 Ps, when I say processes, as I said, it's everything is documented and everything is standardized and everything is simplified and everything is tested. Product, multifamily and single family homes and also some micro apartments, bath pods, everything has been developed and tested. Regarding cherry community is a pipeline for us. As I said, if McDonald's did industrialization of the food, if Marriott did industrialization of the hospitality, why we can't industrialize construction? Why we
absolutely.
can't industrialize real estate? And we have to talk with land developers. We have to talk with architects and landscaping guys. We have to talk with local building codes like municipalities and the mayors that we have to actually bring a system integrator. So capital, manufacturing, and the pipeline. And for sure, permitting and zoning that actually will be in compliance with the vision to build at scale.
Thank you for that. And thank you for also sharing the robotic piece. In healthcare, we've been using robotic in surgery for well over 15 years. So it's nice to see it in the construction industry, not necessarily replacing people, but providing opportunities for efficiency and putting people in different places where the human touch is needed. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dana. David, do you have a question for Mentor?
Thank you for thank you. Basically, a mentor, you are setting an example on a global basis that is very commendable. Uh, so that I could understand what you're doing, can you just put on the screen any examples of your projects that you have developed so that we can see the appearance and the industrialization of your approach to housing? Because obviously you have collapsed time down to
Yeah.
create housing at a very rapid rate. And I would like to understand it better
So
because
can I just I mean, can I share here? So is it possible that I can share?
yes,
Myla, would you mind letting Mentor to share his screen? Thank you.
I like David's approach. So you were, I mean, mentor, you have been talking too much. So tell us, I mean, don't show us, don't tell us, right? So this is a presentation. Future of living. This is our Plana Venture, Plana Capital, Insta Build, and Cherry Communities. This is like a 4I, the leadership concept: income, identity, influence, and inspiration. So we want to be the inspiration of the industry. 5P, this is our team here. This is our culture: profit, fun, and give back. Values, processes. So you see penalized and volumetric. By 2030, we are aiming to go to 5,000 units annually. These are our certification. So ICC, ETA, European Technical Approval, ISO certification, panelized system. So 1,670 square feet or 167 square meters, manufacturing in 1 day, 4 trucks shipping, assembling in 5 days. I mean, 1 day with 5 people. Another, I mean, house, 185 square meters, 1,850 square feet with volumetric bath pod, as you see here. 1 day production, 4 trucks for shipping, assembly 1 day with 5 people. This is Aster Domo, four bedrooms in four volumetric units or modules, 2 days in production, 4 trucks for shipping, assembly 1 day with 5 people. And this is a multifamily, 930 square meters or around the 10,000 square feet, 10 apartments, 3-story, 14 trucks, 7 days in production, 7 days in assembling with 8 people. Q&A standard already delivered in Heidelberg, Germany. Products, 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. So 1 bedroom, 1 module, 2 bedrooms, 2 module, 3 bedrooms, 3 modules. And then we have buildings ABC. Then we have, this is a master plan. This is, I mean, when you combine with ABC buildings, a bigger master plan. And these are housing solution: multi-story, multifamily, multi-story senior housing, multi-story micro apartments, traditional homes, signature homes. And these are the projects. So Cherry Communities, we have built, as I said, 26,000 homes and apartments so far. These are already executed. Traditional building too, because we didn't have, I mean, InstaBuild is just 5 years old. We have experience of 25 years. So we built with concrete and iron and bricks. So these are the communities. I built this community when I was 24 years old. 47 houses built and sold in 6 months. Then I moved to this one. Currently, I'm doing this project. So in 2001, I built one house, and I'm doing today 1,100 homes in a single community. Actually, we are doing, I mean, as a team, as a family. This is a project. Now, this is what we have designed for Texas. This is another project in East Europe. This is what we do right now in Germany, Baden-Württemberg area, Stuttgart. This is also what we are doing, innovation hub in Pristina, capital city. We are talking about 80,000 square meters, so 800,000 square feet office buildings right now taking place in Pristina. We did the foundation and -4 floors under the ground and 2 towers, 20 story each. This is like investment proposition: build to sell, build to rent model, return on investment 25% plus, 18 to 24 month distribution cycle, ESG aligned portfolios, real estate asset appreciation, construction system, all of this. ESR, ESG, CSR, everything is in our hands, and these are our partners. Already present in 2 continents. Most of them, they are over, how to say, $1 billion in turnover. And this is our innovation center: future of living, future of work, future of education. So future of living is our community. Future of work is, we are talking about the construction system. We are talking about AI, physical AI, future of education. So bringing, to say, the knowledge that we have created across 2 continents, across universities, secondary school, primary school, and also AI, in order to accelerate that growth. And this is what we're looking for. So building 5,000 units by 2030. And we are aiming actually to become the new Lennar, a new D.R. Horton of the industry. They are building actually 65,000 to 80,000 units annually. And imagine it is taking, how to say, months, 90 days to frame a house, 2,000 square feet, while we can do it in 9 hours in production, 9 hours in assembly. So we already changed the industry, already certified, and we are already delivering. So currently, this is what we are doing in Germany: 50,000 square meters or 500,000 square feet residential and mixed-use projects by 28 latest. And this is mentor planner. So mentoring plan A, no plan B. The troublemaker here.
Thank you so much for the quick overview. David, do you have any other question?
I just wanted to tell Mentor Polana that you have made the dream of a famous German educator named Konrad Wachsmann. Konrad Wachsmann was my professor at the Graduate School of USC. He created the industrialized approach to housing with panels. You have brought his dream into reality. So I applaud you very much.
Well, thank you,
Uh,
David. Thank you very much.
you- you-
We have a great team behind. I mean, I'm the foreign minister, but we have a lot of people working our team here.
well, it takes a leader to implement an idea into reality. So what I've told Ellen and I'm telling you is that you have five qualities that I commend. Let me tell you what those five qualities are. Mentor Polana has courage. Mentor Polana has character and integrity. Mentor Polana has the commitment to get the job done with no excuses. Mentor Polana has the capability of capital management skills to create cash flow and profits. And Mentor Polana has the greatest one of all, a caring attitude for his clients, for his investors, for his community, and for his country. And now you've gone globally. So what can I say, Mentor?
Thank you very much, David. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, David. Really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And mentor, like David said, it's amazing and on all the project that you're working on. And I think, with your goal of 5,000, homes built in 2030, I'm pretty sure with the process already in place, it's going to happen really quickly. So, and of course, I wanted to introduce the co-host, James Huang. And I'm sorry, I know you had your hands up for a while, but I want to make sure, you get your chance to ask mentor questions and of course talk a little bit about what we have in store also for our real estate group. Go ahead, James.
Thank you, Ellen. And Mentor, thank you. Dana, thank you for inviting such a fabulous guest. And this is how it works. We got to bring other people in. But Mentor, I love doing these events with everyone here because we learn more than anything, right? Because everyone brings something different. And I know with David, what you said was really exciting and eye-opening because you said profits, right? A lot of people bring projects to me that are not profitable. They're aesthetics or they give me a spin. And I'm sitting there going, oh boy, maybe an OZ, maybe EB5 money, right? All these other creative ways. But you said bring profits and also have fun and helping the young people. And I'm excited to go deeper. I need your pitch deck because you're right, growing a global platform like with Global Chamber. Many of us here are part of Renaissance, the global. We're all real estate executives, owners, partners for 30, 40, 50 years. And we need to change. And in construction development, as David and most people in that engineering construction development needs changes. But I'll tell you this, I'm actually consulting and being part of a technology company with three of the large developers.
Perfect.
So a lot of the housing developers, the top three, I can name one is Thomas James up in the Northwest. So I'd love to see what you're doing, see if it pencils in America because of this group and many other partners is to get you to 5,000, maybe 10,000 or more.
I know.
Because Mentor, we heard it all from 3D, modular, this supply chain, material, tariffs, all these variables. But I'd love to go deeper into what you're doing because we do need a sustainable housing system. It is not just for one country, it's for everyone's country. And how do we scale it to make living right? And I hope if you form a nonprofit or something else, obviously one of the initiations and goals of the UN, which I have some very close friends there, is something. And that was one of my final dreams, is to volunteer, raise capital, make a dream of affordable housing around the world possible. So I think you've got it. So I'll just tag along with smarter people and work with you or work for you on this.
James, again, I looked at your actually CV and portfolio. I'm really proud of you, and congratulations to everybody on this call for the success so far. We have to be, really pragmatic on the discussion, but also on the vision that we are and the problem that we are solving. And the real problem is not materials, is not the construction industry, but it's a fragmented actually process. And what I mean by fragmented process is that imagine construction industry or construction company talking with a developer. So imagine offsite construction company talking with a developer that has no clue about offsite construction. And offsite construction is all about sustainability, but at the end of the day, you cannot deliver sustainability if you don't do simplification, standardization, and scalability. So you have to come up with kind of Lego structures that you can play, you can build different buildings, but at the end of the day is standardized, simplified, and scalable. But also, you cannot talk just construction industry and real estate industry unless you talk also capital. Because capital is right now, finance is under consolidation. And we know that. So institutional investors, and we have also President Trump that already said that he's working on preventing institutional investors to buy single-family homes. But I don't think that that's a problem. The problem is the supply. Yeah. And the supply is land development, including master planning and zoning, absolutely with infrastructure, then construction system, then the business model. The business model. What is like build to sell or build to rent? And at the end of the day, how many units you can scale and across 2 continents? How many units and factories? So imagine McDonald's and franchising system. We can build multiple factories because already we have document process and we can franchise our system. So already built McDonald's of the industry. So franchising and the digitalization of the construction. So this is one part. Second part, if you don't understand, real estate, then that's a big problem. If you don't understand then capital how it works, that's a big problem. But if you don't understand then the demand, where it's coming from, because product market fit is there, then that's a big problem. So affordability is a mixture. So we are addressing the fragmented process between all 4 or 5 islands, isolated, bringing to one, consolidated platform, Plana Ventures, Capital, InstaBuild, Cherry Communities, all together, and copy-pasting with the Insta Innovation Center across 2 continents or beyond. So why not 50 and 100,000 homes and apartments annually? So this is what we are looking for. This is what we have designed and built our platform.
And Mentor, one final follow-up. With your beta test, did you say your beta test is in California or Austin, Texas?
Oh, actually, we have we have a demo, live demo. I can also here share a video in YouTube, just to go online. Sorry, just a moment, please.
As everyone can see, I am the money person. I get straight to the point a lot of times. So tell me what it is. I understand the fluff or the spins. Just get to what is it, where is it, how is it, and let's do a deal if we can.
Exactly. And I like it. Don't tell me, show me. Walk the talk. I like that. I like it very much. So this is how we have done it. Otherwise we would be actually lecturing around it, but we want to deliver. So this is a unit
to be built in less than a week. A European company called InstaBuild is coming to the US, and Mainer's Whisper Valley will be home to its first project. So the company says it can get its Astrodomo houses up in 8 to 12 hours. 95% of the home is built, though, off-site before being put together where the home will go up. And this is said to be groundbreaking technology meant to really address the housing crisis while saving money for the people that live in the neighborhood.
This is a perfect. So this is again, we did it. We have in US, we have the unit, and the same house actually is going through actually product review or housing specification and codes in California. But for sure, for California, it's taking longer, and I'm expecting by the end of this year, I think that we can have actually the code compliance and the certification for California. But again, we have Texas, we have 18 states in the United States, and once we scale in these states, we can also scale for sure the rest of the United States.
And Mentor, yeah, it's brilliant because I hope in Texas, because I have political plus others with the Republican Party, but both, everyone knows, but it's just what it is what it is. The Democratic Party, I gave a lot for 25 years. So many people I do know personally with their cell phones, but it's the system, right? And I know what California versus Texas versus Florida. And it's just great. You can show the best plan, the best anything. You just got to get through the quagmire of systems and policies and regulations and all of this. But who does have the will? And I'd love to go deeper, but I mean, thank you for the time. Thank you for this presentation. It's fabulous, and I'd love to learn more about your systems. And I'm sure everyone, if you could share the deck with everyone, we'd love to see. And if you have a deck for capital raise, right? Like what's your formation for investors? I'd love to see that too, and I'm sure other people would like to see that also.
Correct. We will. I would love actually to know more about, if you don't mind. You have my emails. I mean, you have my email to please actually send to me on email. I mean, what you like and what you actually are aiming for. Yes, we are now on capital raise. We are actually looking for. I mean, for the moment, undisclosed amount, but we are going to 5,000 units and $3 billion in turnover, and ROI 30% across the platform. So this is what we have, validated, documented. And I would love actually, I mean, whoever think that can help us there or work with us on that direction, you have my email, please email me, and then we organize a meeting, one-on-one meeting, and we share with you, I mean, these documentation and presentation, and then we can send, customize email to each and every one of you.
So Mentor, I think if you can you put your contact information in the chat so people on this call can reach out to you and with various different business opportunity. As you can see on this call, we have people from around the world and in different area, different sectors. And so I just wanted to make sure, with your presentation and with what you're doing right now, I think there's a lot of opportunities that people can make, join by connecting with you. That's the first thing. And then second thing is we have about 5 minutes left. So I just wanted to help pitch a little bit for Global Chamber's other events. So as Dana has put in the chat, there's a Globinar right after, which is 3 mistakes made in writing, avoid the pitfall, which will be coming up at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time right after this meeting. And of course, the exciting thing that Global Chamber has today is the 5th annual Global Chamber Semiconductor Summit, which you can register on the Global Chamber website. And the first session where you can view online, if you're not in Arizona, is starting at 2:30, and there's also a part 2 at 4:30. And of course, I also wanted to open, the mic up to anybody here who's interested in sharing about some of the events that they have coming up or some of the things that they're working on. Go ahead, Anita. I see your hands up.
So I moderate the monthly Global Chamber Export Import Forum. And every month I have one of our Global Chamber experts in some aspect of export, import, or ancillary services. I do an interview and we talk about things that people need to know, things that people don't even know that they don't know and should know. So this month, it's always the fourth Thursday of the month. So this month it's on the 26th, so a week from Thursday. And my interviewee is Sarita Jackson from the Global Research International GRIT, GRIIT. Anyways, and we'll be talking about exporting services as opposed to physical products. So it should be really, really interesting. It's a lot more complicated than people would think, and a lot of good information we will discuss. Thanks.
Thank you, Anita. Is there anybody else? Nick, do you have anything that you would like to share about your business broker sessions?
Um,
No, not anything right now.
what I would like to mention,
Thank you, Nick. Okay, David.
Ellen, is that Mentor Polana is, for the first time from what I can see, is innovating a new approach, a very comprehensive financial design, engineering, uh, manufacturing approach to create affordable housing. If he can create housing in one day of 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, he is collapsing the cost of construction to be a fraction of what it would normally cost with hand labor. So I applaud what Mentor Polana is doing to create a innovative way to make affordable housing available in the United States and worldwide. Why do I know that? I used to teach at USC Graduate School of Business, Development Strategy and Financing, and he's put all the pieces together. So, Mentor, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you, David.
Oh,
I have one quick comment I'd like to make too before we finish
go
up
ahead.
and go on to the next one. When I talk about the beauty of Global Chamber, there's one expression that one of the leaders up in New York said, and it says, "I am global." For those of us who've been in this journey with Global Chamber for years or just joined recently, the beauty of it is something that just transpired this week. Stephanie Austin, Global Chamber, Dallas Fort Worth Executive Director, connected me with Mijong, and we've been on Globinars before, who was traveling here to Atlanta, and naturally being here in Atlanta, and making myself available to meet and connect with her at Georgia Tech. And her husband is doing something with NASA. And how can we collaborate? And it was just phenomenal. I can't tell you the outcome, but I just tell you it will be beautiful. This is what we do here. So if you haven't put your links in the chat here, do that before we start our next Globinar. Let's connect and let's make more possible and the impact massive around the world for the better and for the greater good.
Thank
Well,
you very
thank
much.
you, Dana. Before we finish off, Mentor, I just want to say thank you again for coming on to this Global Real Estate Roundtable and really appreciate your presentation and sharing what you're doing. I think everybody's really excited on this call. So we'll be reaching out to you and collaborate with you. And next week, don't forget, we have our weekly real estate roundtable call again, and it's going to be at 7 a.m. on Wednesday, 7 a.m. PST on Wednesday. And we will be talking about MIPIM, which is one of the highly regarded real estate conferences. And Courtney Finger, she's London-based journalist, commentator, and consultant specializing in foreign direct investment. She'll be discussing, some of the opportunities that's available in Europe. So looking forward to everybody next Wednesday at 7 a.m. PST. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you very much.
Please do join the next meeting. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.